Next on ABC News Channel 20 Midday, anti-violence hearing. A two-day hearing is underway right now. What Governor Pat Quinn has to say about the issues and the agency overseeing the program. And help us catch this suspect. What authorities are asking of the public right now regarding this man. And are you a coffee drinker? Why drinking a cup of Joe may be something passed down in your family. This is Midday. Your local news starts right now. Good morning and thanks so much for joining us on Midday. I'm Natalie Sparacio. Topping our news this hour, lawmakers are set to start a two-day hearing today probing Governor Pat Quinn's troubled anti-violence program in Chicago. Thanks so much, Lindsay. New on Sunrise, it's probably something you don't pay much attention to, but this year you probably want to. There could be changes in open enrollment at your company's healthcare program. Ryan Nobles is live in Washington this morning to explain. Good morning, Ryan. Well, the polls open 1 week from today, but do you know who you're going to vote for in November? What about where you're going to vote, or if you can still register for the upcoming election? We caught up with the Sangamon County election officials to find out what you need to know before you head out to the polls. Alicia Lewis reports. Welcome back. We're in the kitchen this morning with Donna Chestnut, a dietitian from St. John's Hospital. Thanks so much for being here. Welcome back. A home experiment gone horribly wrong. What was supposed to be a fun science exercise for some Cub Scouts turned serious after the experiment exploded, sending 3 boys and an adult to the hospital Monday night with burns to their faces. It happened in the small town of Raymond in Montgomery County. News Channel 20's Garrett Berger explains what went wrong. Update for you now on a murder in Taylorville. Illinois State Police say they have a person of interest in the June 2013 death of Mary Agnew. They're not giving a timeline for a possible arrest and would not say who they're actually looking at. Police say they received a phone call from a man claiming to be Agnew's husband on June 25, 2013, saying she was unresponsive in the bathtub. Just last week, the Christian County coroner ruled the death a homicide. Previously, it had been called accidental. Welcome back to Good Day, Illinois. It's Get Well Wednesday. We're joined in studio this morning by Dr. Wendy McKay from the Springfield Clinic. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Now, first of all, it's unfortunate, but back pain is so prevalent. So many people deal with this on a daily basis. For everybody out there who's watching, who's thinking, I'm in pain right now, what is your first recommendation for somebody who has this as a chronic issue? New on Good Day, Memorial Health System and SIU School of Medicine recently partnered to launch the Midwest Healthcare Alliance. Good Day's Michelle London joins us live this morning with how officials expect this to benefit patients across our region. Good morning, Michelle. Right now, a massive auto recall is being blamed for injuries, even deaths. It's affecting millions of cars from almost a dozen car makers. But safety advocates say that number should be 3 times as much in the U.S. alone. I'm very excited today because I'm going home because my baby brother Greg is getting married on Saturday to the love of his life, Annie. I'll be sure to post lots of pictures.
It's gonna be
I'm a
fun.
bridesmaid in the wedding, and you know, people send different wedding itineraries. So I woke up this morning and the bride-to-be has everything, you know, minute by minute what's happening, and I'm so impressed by this. At 5:30 in the morning on Saturday, she says, run the prairie path with me on her wedding day. I will not be partaking in that activity. Imagine that.
Big chunk of change for a shiny rock.
Expensive paperweight.
An expensive
It's on someone's desk somewhere holding down their tax returns.
There you go.
underarmed guard, no less. Yeah, that price. All right.
We're getting 4 free months of free house cleaning, and then
Wow.
they said that's one of their biggest stressors is making sure the house is clean.
What was their reaction like?
They were stunned. It's an organization called Cleaning for a Reason, and they go out and clean people's homes that need it most.
Nice.
And it's on my Facebook page, so you don't want to miss that.
And just a side note, Lisa's just such a remarkable person. I did a story with her about 2.5 years ago, and she's one of those people you do a story with and she sticks with you. And I'm on her personal Facebook page, and I think this is so interesting. Every time she does a chemotherapy treatment, she does a dance to a different song.
She told me
has
about
the most
that.
uplifting attitude. I just get chills just talking about her now because she's truly special. We know she's watching right now. And Lisa, our thoughts and prayers are with you during this tough time.
That's right. Well, still ahead, we saw another day of sunshine yesterday. Lindsay lets us know if we can expect it again today and if we have any chances of rain to worry about.
Might want to grab that umbrella this morning. And listen up, all you coffee drinkers out there. Starbucks is getting ready to unveil a new drink. What it is, that's coming up in America's Money.
Natalie?
Well, to enjoy this beautiful weather today. Thanks so much, Joe. On the Ebola front this morning, a nurse quarantined in New Jersey is brewing a new debate about how to handle healthcare workers returning home from the West Africa area. Casey Hickox is the first person being held in mandatory quarantine under the new protocols in New Jersey. Held in a tent inside of a hospital for days, she says her constitutional rights are being violated. ABC's Tamon Bradley has the details. And happening today, the Springfield woman charged with drinking and driving after a crash that killed 2 people over the weekend will make her first court appearance. 27-year-old Andrea Little is charged with aggravated DUI. Now, this isn't the first time Little has been charged for drinking and driving. She pleaded guilty to a DUI in 2012 and got court supervision. State police say Little's vehicle crossed lanes on Route 125 around 10:30 Saturday night and hit a car driven by 16-year-old Danielle Allen head-on.
Still ahead on Sunrise, problem at the polls.
The glitch that's been reported at voting machines here in Illinois and what the state election leaders are doing right now to fix it. Thanks so much, Joe. Back to the news now. A Missouri man was killed after a small plane crash in Macoupin County. The Macoupin County coroner says the accident happened just after 4 p.m. yesterday in a cornfield north of Route 16 near Hilliard Township. Now, the coroner says the plane had been on a trip from Taylorville to St. Charles, Missouri when it experienced trouble. The pilot, 66-year-old Thomas Hube, tried to land the plane in a cornfield when it flipped onto its roof. Hube was pronounced dead at the scene. A second passenger, his son John Hube, was able to climb out of the downed plane and get assistance at a nearby farmhouse. And a crash in rural Sangamon County claims the lives of 2 over the weekend. State police tell News Channel 20 they believe alcohol played some part in the crash that killed them. Although this investigation is still in the early stages, the news brings back heartbreaking memories from years ago for that community. I definitely wouldn't want to play him in a game of horse. Well, the Roman Cultural Society's pasta dinner is this weekend. Everything you need to know about the big feast when we come back.